Hey everyone, I'm Natalie Basha and welcome back to Why World, your online stop for answers to everything weird and wacky. Oops. What? I'm just throwing salt over my shoulder. No biggie. Thanks to our viewer Andy, you're all about to learn why everyone and their mother does weird things with salt. Andy says his neighbors put salt around their house. Well, Andy, you got yourself some superstitious neighbors there. Salt. A wonder of the natural world. Salt has very deep metaphysical and spiritual properties. It's even mentioned over 30 times in the Old Testament and in the Bible. Remember Lot's wife? She's still a pillar of salt by the Dead Sea in Israel. But to understand why we throw salt over our shoulder and do other weird things with it, we have to look back in time. I'm talking like 6,000 years back in time. Salt throughout the centuries has been a vital resource for mankind, and not just for food. Every single ancient culture prized salt. The ancient Chinese, ancient Egyptians, Africans, South Americans. In fact, at one point it was a key item in trading, traded equally ounce for ounce with gold. Ancient Romans paid their soldiers in salt. The ancient Chinese would never have invented gunpowder were it not for salt as one of the main ingredients. Ancient Egyptians preserved their dead with a salt solution. And ancient Greeks bought and sold slaves using salt. During the American Revolutionary War, the British Empire often cut off salt supplies to the colonies, something even Gandhi continued to fight 160 years later during his 1930 Salt March. Gandhi! 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 Oh, over here! Can I have an autograph? Every single ancient government taxed salt as a no-brainer source of revenue. Yeah, you get it. Since salt was so important, spilling it, and therefore spoiling it, was almost sacrilegious. This careless act, as far as the superstition goes, was said to leave you vulnerable to demons and even the devil, who was said to lurk behind your left shoulder at all times, just waiting for you to screw up. The left side, by the way, has historically been associated with all things negative, so therefore demons always lurked to your left. Now, superstitious folk thousands of years ago believed that if you were unfortunate enough to spill the salt, you could stop the demons from harming you if you threw salt with your right hand over your left shoulder, because the flying salt would blind the demon. Along those lines, salt was also believed to protect you from malevolent spirits. So sprinkling your door jambs with salt or making a salt circle around your house was said to stop evil spirits from entering. Be gone, demon! Even Leonardo da Vinci painted spilled salt in front of Judas in his famous Last Supper painting as added emphasis on the perils of spilling salt. So, Butterfingers of the world, beware the salt demons. Just kidding. Thanks for watching. If you have a subject that you're curious about, log on to yworld.tv and let us know. We might just make it into our next episode. And you can follow us on Twitter at yworldtv. And remember, if you're asking why, find your answers at yworld. Three, two. Sorry, I had to burp. Hello. Was that real? And even the devil who lurked behind your left shoulder
everything is
Oh no!